Celt here. Prince Charles is in good health, although having been diagnosed, and it's being said that he has just red squirrels for his company at Balmoral. What an idyllic way of life. So there have been some conflicting comments about this test that he had done. People are saying that there are NHS workers who are unable to get the important testing done and saying that it's going to cause problems, class issues, the fact that Prince Charles had it done. I don't see that one test for a member of the royal family who is our next king should be that there should be a problem with this. He obviously pays for his own treatment. He has private health care, and the very fact that when he is working, he is shaking so many hands, and not just anybody, but quite often he's meeting people that are heads of other countries and prime ministers of other governments. So surely it makes sense that he's a priority to be tested. So it was saying that there was warning signs of inequalities to come. I don't think so. I think people have problems with the royal family and others totally support them, and it will always be like that. I don't think that this is going to make any difference at all. Despite some headlines that are negative, the Queen is in good health and Prince Philip is still okay and doesn't want fuss, which is pretty normal. The photos of Prince William and Catherine at work in Kensington Palace, I think, were really good PR. And I think it shows them as being human, up to date, because of the fact that they're on social media and everything, but they're also combining their traditions because they still have the old rotary phones, and they've sort of combined an antique look with retro, with modern into their daily lives. So I think they've successfully blended old and new, just like Her Majesty the Queen does. In a very classy way, I think they're showing that they're in control, level-headed, they look calm, relaxed, smart, and they look very much on the ball. The fact that they're both on the phone in the photo. So I think it's trying to portray the image of them being more than capable of representing the royal family and taking over if need be. Also, Kensington Palace, like Buckingham Palace, I would think would have relatively old electrics, and therefore they would be having extension leads going across the floor like everyone else. And looking at the photo, the only thing I want to do is to send Prince William some cable clips. So then we get to the other couple. They're still in the headlines and it's becoming embarrassing. Prince Harry could be fast-tracked a US green card with diplomatic status. As if they haven't dug themselves a deep hole already. They're digging even deeper now. I think the majority of people are losing patience with them and losing any sympathy for them. So the very country that she said she would never live in, she'd never live in the USA if President Trump was still there. So she's gone back on that. Now they're expecting him to protect them, to pay for their protection. So the US taxpayers will be paying for their protection after they've dumped the UK, dumped the royal family, dumped the lovely Canadians who put up with them recently, and now against her promises never to live in the USA while Trump was there, she's totally gone against her own ideals there. And although Harry is no longer considered a royal, he wanted out of the royal family, he wants to have a green card due to diplomatic status. My question is, what is diplomatic about either of them? Where's the diplomacy in what they do? For those who are concerned about Archie, I have been informed that he is fine, he is safe, that there is a child, and that he is okay, he's being well cared for. I don't know any more details than that, but that's what I've been told. I don't know which country he's in. I'm guessing he's in the UK. I don't know for sure where Harry is. Again, I guess that he is already in the UK, that he is here, and that it's Meghan putting all this stuff out. I don't know. So if it's Meghan putting out this news of Harry needing green card status, it's just absolutely mind-blowing the lengths that she will go to to stay in the headlines. And so the Sun newspaper is now saying Harry and Meghan quit Canada for Los Angeles to avoid paying tax in 2 countries. And yes, it is always about the money. So at a time like this, it's unbelievable that they are in the headlines for things like buying a multi-million-dollar mansion, jumping countries yet again just to avoid tax, cutting off families because they don't actually let them have their own way. And even though she's in the same vicinity as her own father, near enough, still not seen him. It just goes on and on. Back to the real royals. They seem to be doing a good job of remaining dignified, regardless of what they have done wrong or not done wrong. They are giving the people of the UK and the Commonwealth a reassuring and relatively comforting image, because so many people have grown up with the royal family, with Her Majesty the Queen always being there as a figurehead of the nation. And especially elderly people, it gives them comfort to see that Her Majesty the Queen is still there, still on her phone, the old-fashioned phone, and almost giving the impression that she's like one of them, which we know she's not. But I think it is comforting for a lot of people that may be on their own. So William and Catherine doing a great job, and expect to see more of them just doing it right, doing all the right things. I look forward to seeing what the Cambridges are going to do next. So let me have your comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Please subscribe, ding my bell for more alerts when I post new videos, like if you liked it, and share. Thanks.